All right, greetings everybody. This is A-Team Trading Strategies. Welcome to our Wednesday overnight session. So it was a pretty choppy day, and I looked back at our marker yesterday. It didn't go down like I thought it would, so I'm glad I gave it up. I'm glad I gave it up. So here we are again, looking like we dropped and we are at the top of a climb here. So I don't think I'm gonna go in short just yet. I don't know if I want to go in short at all. We might just come right back up. 5 minute. We're at the top of the RSI on the 1 and 5 and the 10. So looking very bullish right now. I missed the earlier dip. But yeah, let's see what goes on over here. Let's get our lion friend back. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, so it's still pretty tough to trade all this. I mean, overall, we are in a bull market, but everyone's looking for that pullback. Got some good earnings from Cisco today, but I am expecting a pullback, honestly. I don't know how much longer this could go. Let's see. On the 10 minute, looks like we're back to our original levels here when we started the opening of this session, of this day. Anyway, 5 minute, got a little V. Let's see. Let's just go for it. We're going to sell. RSI's high, so we're going to just go ahead and risk 87.50. Let's see if it pops up above this level. POC's up here. Got a secondary POC right here. So, I don't know. Not expecting much overnight. Again, probably still some more choppiness. Not sure. We're just going to have to play it by ear. But all three indicators look oversold, overbought to me. So going in for a short. First trade of the night. We are negative 838. And also, I did activate commissions. So make it a little bit more realistic. I guess you go right here. And that's where you could turn on your commissions. So there we are. So I'm just going to leave the target price alone. Just do like we first started out. Just try to stop for a win and see how far it will drop. So we have the VWAP right here, upper band of the VWAP. There's not so much of a divergence. Haven't really seen that big of a swing just yet. Well, nah, actually it's pretty good divergence actually. Take that back. So we had a big drop, swing down, and now we're coming back up. But yeah, it looks like that on the 1 minute, I suppose. Swing of about 10 points on the ES, which isn't really that much. Looks bigger on the 1 minute, so. So I got a heavy on puts today again. So I'm holding 8 SPY put contracts. I got out of my oil position for now. Might get back in it once this dip happens. So we'll have to see what happens with all that. We'll just go ahead and follow our target down. Looks like it's dropping. So this is a winner no matter what. Okay, that's a quick scout on one contract. It's good to open up with a winner. I like it. Sets a good tone for the day. And I think we can still go. So, we still got more room to go. I'm going to be mainly looking for entries on the 1 minute. I think that's working out better for all of us. And I'll use the larger time frames to just see if we're due for a reversal or a bigger bounce. But otherwise, I'm just going to be sticking to the 1 minute chart. There we go. Still have our friendly lion there. Lion market. We just don't know which way it's going. Generally, we are in a bull run, I believe. The bull run has begun. We are on our way on the escalator up to all-time highs. But we're kind of in a rocky zone right now. Buyers look a bit exhausted up here. We see the momentum slowing. So, what's the market going to do? It could do anything. Could do anything right at this moment. Just got to wait and see. We'll bring it down to break even. And we'll just go ahead and enter again if we get stopped out. There we go. $25 winner. I'll take it. All right, let's see. 2 winners in a row. That's good. Getting towards the middle on the 1 minute. 5 minute is looking, let's see, way more volume on the green. So I don't know. We could just be bouncing right back up. But the RSI is still pretty high on the 5 and 10 minute. Looking bullish though on the 10 minute. But look at all these doges, right? So lots of consolidation right now. Got 3 red candles in a row. That's looking pretty bearish for the time being. So maybe if we get a little bounce back up, I'll get back in. Oh, got some dogs out there barking away. We do have a little channel going on. Suppose we could go ahead and draw our little channel. I don't know why it's showing 2 minute, 1 minute. Oh. Okay, let's draw our little channel. Probably starting from there. Don't have to be exact. All right, let's see if this holds up. Let's see if we keep on going up. I imagine it probably breaks the channel here. I don't know. Got a support level right here. Might be a good buy entry just depending on what it does. Let's just see the volume here. So downward move, right? Decrease in volume. Let's look at the 5 minutes, see the volume and what it looks like. Started a little early today because I don't want to stay up too late. Feeling pretty tired today. So increasing volume on the way up, that shows bullish momentum here. So tick up in volume, tick up in volume. Yeah, we're going up. So probably best to just look for a long entry somewhere. And that might be coming up soon. As soon as the 1 minute breaks down, might just go ahead and enter long. Somewhere around here. Off the VWAP. gonna go get a glass of tea. I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's see. Let's see where we're at. It's kind of flattened out a little bit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 minutes just flattened out like right here before any kind of little bump. Market's looking pretty boring right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to wait for further drop before I look to go long. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get in. We can DCA into our position if we need to. The 5 minutes still pretty high. But I do expect one more bounce up before we go down. Put another buy limit down here. Where the stop would be. See if they do that. Do a quick spike down and bounce up. Nah, it's not a good idea, is it? I don't know. Nah, we're not gonna do it. Tell you what though, if this says negative 75, I'm gonna go ahead and add another contract. I expect to bounce off the VWAP. All right, so it touched the VWAP. I'm gonna go ahead and buy DCA in. I'll keep my stop where it's at. No. There's the VWAP. See what it does. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop down. This is just a little too close for my taste. There we go. 262, and we got this level here. Move this down a little bit. It's really tight ranges, really. Hmm. It's looking pretty bearish. We may be going right back down. Maybe I should reverse this position. But we are very oversold on the short term. 5 minute looks like we got momentum going down. And on the 10. Let's see. When's the last time it actually hit the bottom band? Back here. It just used it to bounce up. Came down again, close to it, but didn't really touch it. That was a couple hours back. And of course, when I get in, it'll just completely turn on me and go the other way. No, that's rough. Let's see. Let's see if it turns. Let's see what that pull up, that bounce looks like on the 5 minute here. So lower high, all right, being formed. Here's the bottom, LOD right here. After this trade is done, I will go ahead and mark off the previous day's high and low, just for reference. Yeah, I should not have gone long. I should just stick with my overall consensus. Like in the short term, intraday, we're going down. Why am I going along? It's dumb. Oh, because of this? Yeah. Natural pullback. Whatever. Ah. Nah, but I don't know. I'm still seeing the momentum on the volume on the green candles here. So I don't know. Just looks like choppiness to me. Looks like tough trading to me. I don't know. I don't think I could have predicted that. I don't think I missed anything. It's just sometimes you lose. Yep. Okay. There it goes. All right. I'm just going to go right back in because I feel a bounce coming. We're so oversold on the 1 minute. I'll bring this up a little bit. Came right down to where my stop loss was, too. Like, exactly. It's crazy. And I'm not even trading on the real market. I must have, like, traded with somebody out there. The exact same kind of trade. Wow. Still got more to go, huh? I don't really mind. I mean, look, the more it goes down, the better I feel about things, as far as my real money goes, because I got some options, some put options in play. So I don't mind. But still, I would like to win in the short term. Where'd my lion go? My lion disappeared. He's like, nah, we ain't having none of this. You don't want to play. There he is. Maybe I should like shrink him down. Here. Not so big. Yeah, no. Leave it like that. Here we go. Let's go, bullies. Let's bring this back up. You can't just give up so easy. We're way at the bottom here. Very low on the RSI. Very low. And I imagine we're not so high anymore on the 5 minute, yeah. Or the 10 minute, for that matter. Yeah. All signs are pointing up to me right now. And I am going to go ahead and bring it up to break even because I just don't want to get slaughtered. I think I'm negative on the day so far with that one trade. Oh, sick. We're going to stay in this trade though. I'm not going to try to move my stop so soon. Looking for a break through here. Target will be probably the bottom of this slope of resistance of this former channel here. We're going to delete it. Yeah, this channel don't mean anything right now. So let's see what we're dealing with. Higher highs, higher lows, except for here. Big dip. Big dip. Went flat, and this time it dropped. So losing momentum on this upward move, right? And then we dipped. I'm just playing this bounce. Target price is probably going to be right here. But just in case. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Can I get rid of that? Okay. No, we don't want to exit this trade yet. We're looking for a winner here. And maybe it's best to just play within this VWAP. You know, I don't expect anything too crazy. Maybe another big drop down, that'd be great. Not for this trade, but it would be great overall. I think. At least for my puts. But man, like really, how long can we hang out down here on the 1 minute? Maybe longer than I think. Come on. There we go. There's some buyers coming in finally. Let's go. Get up there. Alrighty. I go ahead and bring it to break even. Just in case it's just a little pullback. Let's go selling. Let's go short. We've been winning on the shorts. Why change it now? Why change it now? Reversals in, right? Oh yeah, I did say if we were gonna, if we were done with that trade, we would just change this up here. Let's mark off our levels. So yeah, look at this. Today, we didn't know what we wanted to do. We just wanted a range. So here we are. And on the previous days, let's move this guy out of the way for a sec. So what is that? Did I get it right on? High 5925. Yeah, I did. Okay. And then the other guy, the FOD or the plod, I should say, right here. And the low is 5890. Oh, right on the dot. All right. So there we go. And we're trading right here right now towards the bottom end. Which is why I was thinking, hey, maybe it's going to go long again. Because I do expect a little bit of range, but maybe not. Maybe we're just, that was a pullback, little relief bounce. Just go right back down. We're starting off the day red. So, there we are. Let's go back to the 1 minute. See, where'd the lion go? It's tough to like keep the lion in the same place on the different time frames. And now it's going up. But we may just go ahead and add. let's go ahead and add to it. Bring our stop up a little higher. Give ourselves a little bit of breathing room and just let it play out. That's what I got to do. Just let it play out. We retested this level here. Found support. But I do believe on the 5 minute and 10 minute, it's looking like it's on our side right now. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe on the 10 minute it does. Yeah, 10 minutes still showing downward momentum overall. Well, let's just see. Let's just see. We might be in this trade a little while. So here's what I'm thinking. I think it's going to retest and just break through the bottom band of the VWAP this time. And we're going to be on our way. Boop. Go down, bounce up, down, up, and probably just bounce off the bottom of this VWAP now that this upward move has lost its strength. Because we were bouncing down below the bottom band of the VWAP until it just bounced back. I'm going to mark this level off. It's going to be key. Let's see, another one right here. And right here. Let's just ride the bear down, huh? Probably won't be moving our stops for a good while. So we'll just sit back and relax and try not to lose any more money. Hopefully it just starts printing here. And we just see this number go up. If it bounces up again, I say if it does bounce up again, no, we're just going to let it ride. But if it goes down and comes back up and retests, we may just add 2 more. Go in for 4 contracts to see if we can get a bigger winner. Just have to see how it plays out. All right, so we got a nice little drop there. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in, make it a winner. If it comes back up, I'll just go right back in for 2 more. So overall, though, looking bearish right now in the Asian session. Really kind of mixed, but more sideways than not. Our previous low of day is not so far off. We are down, though, so far. I really don't expect it to go back up. I'm thinking this is the start of the pullback that we've been needing. So I'm just going to go with, the trend on my real money play, what I've been thinking. Pretty confident in it. Everybody's been looking for it, so I think it's here. I was expecting it a little sooner, but I'm glad it didn't happen sooner. I was able to get out of my UCO calls. And I might just go ahead and DCA again if it just kisses that VWAP again. I don't expect it to break through. Just a little relief bounce on 1 minute. Yeah, I think this is a good trade. The more I look at it, the better I think it is. Unless some volume just starts surging through the air and I get proven wrong instantly. I don't know. Might happen. It might happen. But yeah, I think I'm going to be out of here. You know what? Let's do it. Bring our entry point a little higher. We're still at 500. We'll risk 475. Because my confidence in this trade is growing. So let's go ahead. Let's get back down there, Care Bears. There we go. You know you wanna. Anyway, I'm gonna sit back, just watch. Okay, that was a lot faster move than I was expecting. I'm just gonna hold it and just let it play out. I mean, it would be a shame if it just bounced right back up strong into my stop, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we really do want to go down. It's just, man, retail. They're super bullish still, like extreme greed, right? And they just want to keep this thing up. But hey, who am I to argue? Look at that. Look at that wick. Look how fast it came down. Stopped a lot of people out. People are going long. So they're out now. Let's see. Have they changed their minds like I did? I don't know. Are they just going to be just keep on going long? Where would the Bears stops be? See? Probably right above here somewhere. If we hit that, we might see a fast move up. Sometimes when you see a candlestick wick like this, you see another one in the opposite direction. But it's looking pretty good right now. I think we're good. I think we just ride the bear down. Ride that Care Bear stare rainbow down. You know what I mean? All right. If I wasn't so far down right now, I'd probably go ahead and add another two into this position. This wick is telling me a lot. These bulls, right? The bulls or whoever was trying to buy and get these stops up here, they failed. So, yeah, more selling pressure out there than buying pressure right now. We got to get down to this other level. So, yeah, I would be adding to it, but I'm pretty much maxed out on my risk. I mean, we're not far from 90,000 if you think about it. All I got to do is lose 8,000, which is very easy. I mean, we went from neg 200 to neg 1,000 pretty fast, so. And I've only made, what, 3 trades so far? It seems like I just started, so. Looking for a big winner here. I was hoping that this would hold up, but no, it was immediately rejected. But that's okay. I'm still feeling good about it. Just because we see a big wick down here doesn't mean anything. I mean, look, you still have big wicks up here, so it all depends on where the big money in play right now wants to put this thing. And I do believe, I'm sticking with my original thesis here. We got to have this pullback, and we're going to go down lower for cheaper prices. All right. And then we'll start seeing some catalysts up again. And market maker will have their positions in, and we can have a good old merry time going into the extreme greed and yeah, off to the golden age, and we'll make America great again. Hopefully, we'll make my portfolio great again. I really wouldn't be surprised if this trade turns red on me again, but that's okay. I'm confident in the longer term move, you know, even though we are pretty far down on the RSI on the 5 and 10 minutes so far. A little bit oversold, but you know what? I'm not going to be flip flopping so fast. I'm going to hold on to this. I think my stop is good. And I think if anything, we'll might get it bounced back up, and then next time we're breaking through that bottom VWAP for good, and we're gonna be bouncing down here. That's what I think, and I'm willing to put $475 on it. you know, that's it. So, gonna leave it where it's at. Some people might just want to go ahead and move it for a break even again. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. Why am I in this trade in the first place, right? I believe I believe that we're going to roll over and keep going lower. That's what I see. And probably hit the previous low of day and then we'll bounce back up. Probably in the London session while I'm asleep. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm no fortune teller. I'm not even a very good scalper, really. That's not really my forte. I'm more of a swing trader guy. I like to catch the big swings that have longer stops because I've experienced a whole lot of pain having short stops. And I tried that before. And it's cool and all, but I don't know. I'm just not that good at it. Getting in and out with fixed target prices, with fixed brackets, I just don't do it. I think in the long run, I'll probably do better. Just try and trade in the overall trend, you know. And I believe the overall trend is bearish, even though we did bounce up from here. But I expect we're going to retest this again. And let me change that. Let's change this color to red. That is the low of day so far. And towards the end of the trading of yesterday, I was watching the charts. It looked like it wanted to go down, but there's just so much optimism out there right now. But it's going to break eventually. It can only hold up for so long. Because, ultimately in the macro environment, it's still not looking so good just yet. You know? Even if you do love Donald Trump and, you think he's the savior of America, it's still going to take him time to do whatever he needs to do. So let's not get carried away. But I do believe the bull run has started. But perfectly normal, right? In a bull run to have pullbacks like this. Like what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is a lion market, Not for paper hands. You gotta stick in your trades, stick with it. And I probably should have stuck with my first trade, really, honestly. Because let's look at it. Let's look. If I would just stuck in the same trade I was in, wow, time goes by so fast. Did I make that many trades already? Up here? Yeah, we'd be golden. If I would just held, we would be in the money big time. But, I just wanted that winner. Wanted to get the profit while it was there. And this is where, let's see, what happened here? Sell one, sell one. So I bought, sold again, bought. Then I went long, DCA'd, got destroyed, and then I started to go short. Learned my lesson. I don't think it's going to go back up. I really don't, because we haven't really even recovered this initial drop. You know, went down, came up, coming down. I think it's going to consolidate and then come down again. That's my theory. I got my real money on that bet too. So we'll see how it plays out. Taking too many trades. How many trades do I have today? It didn't even seem like that many. Oh, I did break even. Oh no, that's just commission. That's one. Oh yeah, that was a break even. Two, three, four, five. Done 5 trades so far, which is a lot. I should probably just wait. Be more patient. But for the content, for the boys. I just wasn't so sure it would be going down like this to the next level. You know, I should probably do more analysis before I make my first trade. But I do think this is a significant move. Where did our RSI go? That's weird. It just disappeared. How? Did I get rid of it? Maybe I did. No, I didn't. It's right here. How did it disappear like that? I don't know. Maybe I just compressed it too far. Anyway, it's gonna ride the bear down. Let's go. Care Bear stare. Just checking the 5 and 10 minute again. I was thinking about moving my stop down and going back in. I probably should have, but oh well. As I said, I wouldn't be surprised if I was red again just for a second. See, lower low, lower highs, right? I don't even know if that's a high. That's just flat. Dip, bounce. And I think we are just building up the gas just to go lower. On the more macro scale. Looking for this level, this range. And then I'll probably move my stop then. But until then, we wait. But yeah, when it dipped down like that, man, I was gonna move my stop down, and I probably would have been stopped out, but I would have entered right back in, not for 4, but for 2. Which maybe it's good that I'm slow because it might just work out better for me in the long run. Like up there on my first trade, if I would just held that. I gotta learn how to hold. But it's kind of boring just holding one trade for the night. But maybe it's not. I don't know. If I can get really good, start taking like 1,500, 500 to $1,000 swings consistently. Maybe that's my gonna be my play. Maybe that's how I roll. I don't know. I'm still trying to find myself, you know, my style as a futures trader. I'm thinking quick in and out scalps. Really not for me. Um, just swings and big ranges. That's probably more my play. But we'll see. You pay less commission fees that way. That's true. How much are these commissions anyway? What, $2 a trade? Ouch. It's kind of expensive if I remember correctly. But maybe it's not. I don't know. All right, that's the break I've been wanting to see. But I don't know. We still got further to go. Still got further to go. I'm not going to move my stop down just yet. I want to see it break this level. This is the previous low of day. I believe we're getting there eventually. And I'll probably take my profits there. Don't want to get out too early. Still got a whole another 45 minutes to go. 45 candles to look at. I hope it breaks the previous low of day. This is the low of day. I think we have room to go all the way down here, I believe. Let's look at the 10-minute real fast. Yeah, momentum is showing on the bear side going down on the 10-minute. May need a little bounce, so. Well, this is tough. Yeah, okay. We'll do it. Put our stop here, I guess. We'll lock in 175. Hopefully this thing, you know, consolidates a little bit. Give it a little breather. But I just want to see another drop down. We got volume coming in, but that's probably more bullish volume coming in at the end of this. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get stopped out again. But then we'll go back in. Because, yeah, I believe the trend is down right now. And we're looking at the 5-minute candle. I guess we'll look at the 5-minute for a second. Because it's really low. Way down here right now. Low on the RSI, that is. And you know what? I'm going to keep it at 4 contracts, too. Yeah. But what I'm hoping is that this bottom band of the VWAP is going to serve as resistance now. And we're just going to bounce down below it. I'm hoping to see red on these RSI indicators soon. I'd much rather that than going back in. Because you just never know. I mean, It could just go right back up and we range, Could. Could be. We're pretty low. We're pretty close to the low of the day so far. But I think we can make new lows. And I think we're actually going to break this. I really do. Pretty confident in that. Pretty confident. But you see how this thing just went up like that? Usually retail, they're responsible for these kind of moves. But it could also just be profit taking that initiated that. And the rest was just people thinking, hey, we're still bullish. We're going up, 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 up. Like I got trapped, got stopped out up here. And this is the true move. Because if you see it, it's nice and smooth. Oh, I got stopped out. We're going to go back in. That was a winning trade, though. So, woohoo. I'm going to go back up here. So, you see how this move is nice and smooth, right? That's the market maker just buying into this dip. And that's what they need to do. Some institution, some big money in Asia or the US working overtime, I don't know. But they're just buying into these declines, right? That's why you see just a soft, smooth down. Okay? That's theory anyway. Could be totally wrong. But, and when you see these big red candles too, in this move, even though it's relatively smooth, you can see some institutions just initiating that, just selling off a little bit, hitting those stops, and then once those stops start getting hit, bam, that's the market makers buying those stops on the way down. They let it go up a little bit, let retail do their thing, whatever. And, if retail starts shorting and everybody starts getting on the bear side, even better. The institution will keep buying. And then you'll see, little pop, supports like these wicks. Because like right here, everybody was probably bearish right here. They're like, oh, this is going down. Yeah. And then, boom, fast move, right? Lots of stops hit. And then it went right back up because market maker was buying those shorts. And then these bears, got stopped out. I don't know, maybe not though. And some people just, got right in. They were like, "Oh, we're going up." Nope. Market maker was just selling, initiated another down move, and that's just how it goes. I think the better you can understand it or try to understand it, make your best guess as to what's going on between the bullish institutions, the bearish institutions. Which one is more heavy right now? I believe the bearish institutions are heavier. And by bearish institution, I mean some organization out there with a lot of money who's looking for a long term position to the upside. All right. Now, everybody that's brainwashed, in my opinion, thinking that, oh, we're just going to crash down to zero or something, next depression, whatever, they would tell you that they're short covering. I mean, okay, maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think they're short covering. I think they're just entering in for this bull run. And that's what these pullbacks on these bull runs are all about. The institution is like, hey, we got to get in somewhere. These hedge funds, they're like, oh, we got to get in somewhere. So what do? They do this. And they buy on the way down, hold up until some disaster happens. Then they'll start offloading the shares, initiating another great pullback, a big, beautiful, huge, bigly pullback like you saw on Liberation Day. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Because that was mostly institutions selling at that point. They were just offloading, converting their positions to cash, getting into gold, right? That's why you saw gold go up. And then, once everything's stabilizing, we're getting a lot more clarity. Okay, 90-day pause. China was the last holdout. They got a 90-day pause too. Now, people that have already come, the nations that have already come to do these trade deals and whatnot, they'll get trade deals done. Because look, Trump's objective is not just to have. It's not so childish as just, oh yeah, we're gonna have 40% tariffs on Spain. Like that's not the goal. That's not the end objective. The end objective is, okay, yeah, if you don't come to the table and you're gonna leave your tariffs on us like they are, this is what we're gonna do. This is how bad it is in our view. So are you gonna come and talk to us or not? And of course they're gonna come and talk to us. They always do. You know why? Because we're the most powerful, successful economic powerhouse in the whole world, both militarily and financially. Well, financially, with probably the exception of Switzerland, I would say. They're probably the only country that is more important, you know, or at least with a more robust economy than us. I don't know. That's maybe a little stretch, but Switzerland is a financial center of the world, believe it or not. From my experience anyway. But what do I know? I'm just a little dude here in my garage, right? Just like you. You know, there are things I know, there are things that I don't know, and I don't know what I don't know. So, again, the reason why I'm putting myself out there, doing this trading stuff, trying to get a team of traders together, is because I am seeking enlightenment. So please correct me if I'm wrong. But I have a feeling that most traders out there are probably just as lost as I am, when it comes to this stuff. But we're going to figure it out together, folks, as we go along. You know, I'm just getting the party started. Got a long way to go in our development. Yes, sir, bomb. Let's just keep an eye on the 10-minute too. See how exhausted we are. I think we're okay so far still. See what the 1 minute is looking like though. Yeah, 1 minute shows short term. Got a little drop coming. So I think my stop's okay. I think we're okay for a little bounce. Before we go back down. But I'm just hoping for a fast move down. Fast move. Keep our eye on the 5 minute here. And I expect this VWAP to start coming down. Feel a lot better about things. But yeah, right now it just seems like all the momentum is on the seller side right now. Sellers are in control, as they say. But we'll see. We'll just let it ride. I was just checking the RSI on the larger time frames to see if we were really oversold just yet, but we're not. So, because if we were extremely oversold at this point, I might just go ahead and cut out and look for a better entry up here. So it could just go up here anyway. I'm willing to suffer that pain, but it could also just drop further. And I would regret that decision of getting out. And then I'd be entered in again, and I would lose a lot of money on this trade. So we're gonna try to keep our gains. All right. So because I'm still confident in this idea. Still confident it's coming down. May have a bunch of trap bears though on this candle. I don't know. But nah, seems to be recovered. And yeah, I'm expecting to drop. A little relief bounce. Okay, so we decided to go up a little bit. But sellers are still there. Yep, there it is. Okay. I guess they want to go back up to the VWAP or the POC at least. I hope it doesn't go all the way up to the VWAP because that's super close to my stop. That would suck. Big fake out, right? Be a little bear trap down here. And I'd be one of the bears trapped. Okay? Nope. It's going right through. Looking for these stops right here. Yeah, I probably should have just closed out. Probably should have just closed out. I was thinking maybe there's a bounce coming, and I could have gotten in a better position up here. Oh well, live and learn. Whatever. Should probably follow my instincts. But what instincts do I really have? I haven't been doing this that long, so. Oh man, is it gonna do it to me? Don't do it to me. Come on. Where are the sellers at? Where are the sellers at? I hope they got stopped out already. I hope they're coming back in. Help me, market maker. Help me. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger right now. Oh man. I feel like that meme. Oh, Ralphie on the bus. I'm in danger. I hate to see that. Such low volume. Man, relief bounce is bigger than I thought it would be. There we are. Okay. All right. At least we get a better spot. I could be totally wrong though. Bet another 500. And that'll be my limit. If I lose this, I'm just done. I'm done. No mas. You know what? Put a little bit above that VWAP. If it breaks out of the VWAP, yeah, that's it. Dunskies. Look at that. Two large green candles on super low volume. Ugh, sick. Sick. So I really do wonder. It's always at this time of night that I get hosed. I wonder if this is just like end of the Asian session or like it's around this time they start like closing their positions out and we just get a big old bounce. I'm gonna mark this time 8:30. Okay, 8:30. Got to remember that at 8:30. Look for something that doesn't make sense to happen. We're gonna go back in time, and I'm gonna look back at 8:30. Maybe we're learning a lot tonight. Okay, very glad to see that wick. Oh, I was like, come on, $1,000 swing just like that. Oh, brought us higher on the RSI though. Gives us a lot of room, so I'm thinking they're charging up to just go ahead and break on through to the other side. You know, 1 minute we're probably way overbought. Yeah, way overbought on 1 minute. So I expect the sellers to come in strong. Hopefully, unless they FOMO'd into a short like I did. Lots of controversy here. Like, no, we want to go up. But the Bears were like, no, you're at the top. This is the toppy top. No pun intended. Let's go down, right? Let's go down. Lots of consolidation here. Let's look at the 1 minute. What is it looking like? What's it telling us? Oh, it's telling us we're losers. What's telling us? Man, no. I'm not going to go down like that. Maybe I should. Look at that. Whoop. But dude, we're like way high on the 1 minute. And 5 minute. The true level right there. We blown our account yet? No, not yet. We're still good. We're still good. Man, that's a massive candle, though. From 5897, that's a 10-point candle, man. More like a 13-point candle. Well, let's just see. We opened at 589725 high, and we closed at 5901. So, I don't know. It's not that massive, is it? Relatively speaking, it's pretty massive from what we've seen tonight. So I really do wonder if like 8:30 is like the key time to just go ahead and get in on a reversal here. Not sure. I'm gonna look back though. Tell you what, we get down to 95,000, we're done. We'll live to fight another day. Or maybe I should just get it over with and blow this account and reset. Maybe. Just YOLO it. Yeah, we're right there. Dang. Am I ever going to learn? One day I will. My next entry, though, is probably going to have a tight stop. I'm good at calling like where it's going to go after consolidation for the most part. It's just, man, this soft move down and then all of a sudden, poop, gets me every time. And I think it happens at the same time every night. That's my suspicion right now. I'm going to have to go back and look and see what's happening here. At least you know I'm not making these trades on historical data. I'm not tricking you, right? This is live, even though it's recorded. 8:43, I'm on Mountain Daylight Time. This is showing New York time. So if you can't read, I don't know. It's in military time for some reason. I don't know how to change that. But that is 10:43 Eastern time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just suck, But I mean, how can I predict that? I can't. Although you can't say like all your RSIs were down low, Jerry. But let me look at that. Yeah, they were down low. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, perspective, right? Maybe my perspective is a little skewed. Pretty normal. But on one candle though, craziness. Rip up, stairs down. Rip up, stairs down. Rip up, stairs down. So what that tells me is we're on a bearish trend. Because the only reason it rips up like that is because we need relief for more momentum to go down. Because when the RSI is down here, the institutions can't get more sellers to buy from. They got to bring it up here so that they can get more sellers to buy from. Bring it back up, get more sellers to buy from. You know, that's how it goes. I'm learning, learning, learning as we go. And I'm not ashamed of it. It's not like I'm trying to sell you a course or something. It's not like I'm telling you I've been a profitable trader for like 20 years or anything like that. Told you I'm new to this. I tried futures trading years ago, and I got obliterated. So I stopped because I don't like getting obliterated for nothing. You know what I've learned? You only play with what you can lose. And right now, I'm not playing with anything but my own pride. So, and I don't really have any of that. So I'll freely admit, you're gonna see how horrible of a trader I am, or scalper, I should say. I'm not a very good scalper. I do horrible in the short term trades like this. I need a little bit of cushion because I'm not that accurate as far as my timing goes and where my stop should be. I get lucky every now and then. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, this is going down. Put my stop. I'll enter right here. Put my stop right here. $50 risk, and then boom, it rips, and I feel like a genius. But that's rare. That's like one out of every 50 trades. Well, we're gonna get that better as time goes on. We're starting to learn what happens. How we're manipulated. I'm seeing it right on the screen. I just wasn't expecting such a drastic pullback, but then again, looking at it in the broader perspective, I probably should have. We're really close to the low of day. I mean, yeah. And we're ranging, right? Top of the range. This could actually just be bullish now. Who knows? It could just be reversing on us. And this is it. We're going up. But then as soon as I say that, as it happens, as soon as I say, oh, we're going up, I'm going to buy. And I'm just like late to the game. And bam, we go right back down. And I was like, no, dummy. Don't you know we are in a bearish trend anyway? But I don't think this is bearish at all. This is sideways. Sideways. Because if you look on the daily, is it still. I think it's a Doge now, right? A red Doge? Yeah. Looks like a red Doge. I don't see any wick to the top though. So this is like a red hammer. Still bearish. Oh boy, we're about to get stopped out again. Yeah, man, so close. Whew. Volume is coming down though. But see, here's where it seems to like every day, at some point during the session, some reverse craziness happens, just like at the end of regular hours, in the U.S. And either you have a big sell off after a day of like going up, or you have a big buyback on the day of going down. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, just to see large candles like that on volume at the end of this, I don't know. And then afterwards, it just acts like, oh, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to rage right here, right below my stop. Uh, it's kind of comical when I think about it. But we're learning, so that this stuff doesn't happen to us as often anymore. Not saying it's never going to happen again. I mean, never say never. It probably is, but hopefully we can mitigate that, and we won't be so surprised when it does happen. Now it says 8 to 2 Eastern Time. It's when the Asian session is open. Tokyo Stock Exchange. And the lunch break is from 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern Time. Shanghai Stock Exchange opens at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Closes at 3. The Hong Kong is from 9:30 p.m. closes at 4 a.m. Shanghai. So must be Shanghai. The Shanghai Stock Exchange opens at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, closes at 3 a.m. with a lunch break from 10:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, that's what it is. So it's Chinese folks that keep getting me. So 8:30, right? My time. 10:30 Eastern Time is a key time in the Asian trading session. I got to remember that. I'm going to write that down. Watch out for craziness. Look out at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. That's the lunch break. Shanghai. Big market over there, isn't it? All right. So what did they do then? They let's see, 9:30, right? 9:30. Oh, Eastern time though. So that's 7:30 our time. Hmm, I don't know. Oh, China, they're bullish, man. They're bullish. They have to be bullish, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go look. I'm gonna take a look back. See what happens at 10:30 p.m. or 8:30 my time. Say 8:30, and then the next time would be 10 p.m. Let's see what happens. Do they just like buy? They're gonna buy, expecting this thing to go up, and then sell when they come back. Hmm. And just sell off their profits. Expecting it just to float up. I don't know. We'll have to see what the moves are. 8:30 and then 10 p.m. Because I take this personal, man. This sucks. Like, what the heck? So I'm gonna figure this out. Like, what are they doing over there in the Shanghai Stock Exchange when the peeps start trading? Or is this just like somebody that I don't know, is that much of a profit from there? I guess, yeah, maybe. And then just sell off, initiating a initiating a profit taking buy, which initiated all the retail to just FOMO buy? Maybe. But I don't know. Tokyo? Is that Japan? Right? I have no idea. But anyway, with all that in mind, I'm not so sure. I'm not so many exchanges opened at once. Does China even trade on the S&P 500? Yeah, they do. I guess. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Okay. That's China right there. That's China's fault, man. Those commies getting me again. Oh, that's good though. That's a good indication in the long run. I'm telling you, they're bullish, man. They're bullish. Trade deal coming. It's gonna be big news. We're gonna see the market skyrocket. Unless it comes out on options expiration, then we may see a muted move. But I don't know. What was the PPI anyway? How did that look? When they're supposed to come out a PPI report today, or is that tomorrow? CPI already came out. That was great. Oh, okay. Thursday. Thursday is the PPI. Got it. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Where are we on the short term? Look at that. Just the green monster. Um, yeah, man, this may just turn on us. We may just be digging our own grave right now. Ugh, not sure. Even on the 10 minute though, that's a huge candle. Those two 5 minutes, man. Yeah, they're looking at the SSE composite index. There is a big jump. Looks like at the same time, right before lunch break. Yeah, yep. It actually came just like right after or right before. Yeah, okay. So you know what? Maybe in the Asian trading sessions, I'm gonna keep an eye on the SSE around 8:30. I'm gonna see what the SSE does and see if the S&P 500 doesn't just follow it. Cause yeah, there's a big jump, just like it looks similar to what I'm seeing here. Yeah, big drop. Big drop, then came up. Of course, you have other exchanges involved, but I think China is the major player here because there's a lot of people in China, right? Anyway, so yeah, opened. Huh. Time does it open? 7:30, right? 7:30 my time. So 7:30 they opened. They had a big drop. Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm not so sure. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. So here we go. 7:30. Their drop happened first. No, our drop happened first. Their exchange followed. Came up, down, up a little higher, down, up. Hmm. It's interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe it's just my imagination. I should just watch out for whatever. I may just have to stay out. 8:30, right? My time. Got to be wary of this. But yeah, see, and then it just peters off because all that volume is gone now. All that activity. So, hmm, very slow moves. I wonder if the Chinese they like, oh, okay, we can't day trade on the SSE for lunch, so we're just gonna hop onto the S&P 500, and they were just like, yeah, everybody at was just, you know, click it buy, and now they're all stuck. I don't know, because just because the Shanghai Stock Exchange is paused doesn't mean that they can't be trading on the S&P 500, right? See, I'm still thinking through this stuff. Like, what's happening? I have to understand. Why did that happen? Like, what is this? And it's not like it was on super large volume either. It's just like, relatively speaking, it is. But, man, eh, uh, it just hurts. And the more it hurts, the more I want to learn because I'm curious. I am curious. Because look, we're going right back down. I think, I really do believe we're going to reach the low of day again. I mean, we came close, but look at that. Sharp move up, sharp move down. I don't know. Trying to make sense of it all. So it seems a lot of people got stopped out there. I'm going to hold this trade. I want to see this green again. We got 2,000 to make up. May not get it all back in this one trade, though. I at least want to go back to where I was earlier today. I think it's possible. Seeing a little bounce there. Let's see where we are. Where we are on the 1 minute. Yeah, we're way down here. So bounce is expected. It's fine. Still got plenty of room on the 5 minute. Or it could be institutions in China, manipulating the S&P 500 like, hey, let's get it up here so we can buy on the way down. And they just did a little, they lit that stick of dynamite at the beginning of the session. So yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe when the stock exchange in China is closed for lunch, that is like their opening for the S&P 500. And this is a manipulation move like we usually see in the morning on our stock exchange during our hours, New York Stock Exchange hours. So, yeah, okay. All right. Starting to make a little bit more sense now. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. So, note to self. Before 8:30, close out your position, whatever you may have. If I had a position up here, best to just take the profit, let it do what it's going to do, and then go the opposite way, probably. All right. All right. We're learning. We're learning. We're studying, improving, learning the game. And, while we're here, let's just go back in time a little bit to the previous day, previous trades, all through the London. Okay, 8:30. Let's see. Did a pivotal move happen at 8:30? All right, let's get this volume profile out of here for a second. What is this? 7:30? Okay, that's okay. Hold on. No. All right. Well, hmm. I guess not. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe that was just the old market maker just getting me, you know? Just got me. Oh, wait. I forget. I'm looking at Eastern time. You know what? I'm going to change this to my time. Denver, Mountain time. Okay, where's 8:30 at? Right here. What the volume look like? Hmm, I don't see anything significant. 7:30. That's the open of their exchange. I mean, that was a pretty good move up. Well, I don't know. Right there, then you see that drop. Hmm, maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see. But all I know is next time I'm on here, I'm gonna be looking for this something crazy to happen at 8:30. But that could just be a regular move. I mean, relatively speaking. RSI was super low. 5 minute, 10 minute, and 1 minute. Let's see on the 1 minute, was it super oversold at that time? Right here. That's when it started. It was like boop 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 boop. Boop. No, wasn't even that oversold. They just wanted to bring it way up here. Yeah, okay, whatever. Live and learn. I won't put too much stock in it, but maybe onto something. I just don't know what yet. Let's go back to the 5. And look, our lion disappeared again. Like, where does he go? I don't get this. Like, where does the lion go? Just disappeared? I didn't delete him. Is he on the 1 day? Yeah, he's on the 1 day. Oh, I must have moved him out of the way. Right there. Where is he? Where are you, lion? Where are you, buddy? You back here or what? I don't see him. He just disappears on the 5 minute. So you know what we do? Go here, delete him, and then we'll add him back in. Yeah, easy peasy. I gotta figure out if there's a way to like lock in this view to where I could just click one button and just come right back. Oh, maybe that's what happened. I hit collapsed pane before. Okay. That's why it was hidden before. Okay. Got it. I'm still learning this interface. But yeah, I wish I could just like click one button and just come right back, but don't know how to do that. All right. So there's our break. Back down. I'm gonna see if we can get a little bounce, and I'll probably add again. If we get a retest up here, I'm gonna add. No, I'm not gonna add. That's dumb. Let's just take the profit. What time is it? 9:34. I think we got time for one more trade. I really do think we're gonna be breaking down here, but we got room on the 5 minute, 10 minute. Definitely we do. So we're gonna be looking for our entry on the 1 minute. We're way oversold right now, so we need to bounce up a little bit. Hopefully the bounce isn't like this craziness, but we'll see. I've been waiting for the bounce. And then 10 p.m., right? That's when Chinese get off their lunch break. So I'll be looking for something happening at 10 p.m. We'll see what happens. They went right to the high of day and didn't break it. So they tested the high of day. Low of day is going to be right down here. Let me put the Put the high of day in here. I think it was right here. Generally. Let's see if we're right. Let's turn this off for a second. Let's look at the 1 day for real fast. Ooh, okay. Here. Oh, there's our bull. He's been hiding out. Let's turn off our executions. Get that out of the way for a second. Let's get a better look at this. Okay. And I'll undo that. I don't want to move that. Okay, here we are. This previous high of day. High of day so far, 5904. Okay. They came close. So 5904. They came close, just a few ticks away from the high of day. So back down to the low. I hope so. Just looking for the little bit of relief here. And yeah, we're right at the POC. So we'll go ahead. I'm looking for that breakdown. Oh shoot, I was supposed to be looking at the 1 minute. Nah. Alright, we're going to be a little paid. That's okay. Maybe. Now we're going to go ahead and take that. You know what? I'm looking for a little bit higher on the 1 minute to go ahead and get in this for the long haul. Maybe wrong. May have just gotten out of a good trade, but I have no idea. But at least it won. Ugh, okay. Looking for that bounce. Come on. Consolidating. Tight range here. Is it going to break? It's going to break, isn't it? Shoot, maybe I should just go long because look, lower, higher low, higher high. Then a little doop doop, a little step down, a little pullback. Maybe we're getting ready to bounce off this VWAP again. I don't know. We'll have to see. Stay in the moment, right? Let's keep an eye on our RSI. We're looking for a good entry. Looking for a good candle pattern here. I don't know. Are we looking for a good candle pattern? I don't really pay much attention to it. I pay more attention to the wicks. Like, look, here's a big old wick. Could have caught that. Big old wick. Could have caught that. That's okay. But this wick was deceiving, right? Next candle, bearish engulfing. We would have lost on that. But we would have won here and would have won here. Would have won there. But look, there's a big old wick right now, right there. I'm looking for just a little bit higher on the RSI. I need a little bit of more of a pullback, and then I'll feel more comfortable. Because I want the stop to be somewhere in here. I don't want it too close to this level here. Definitely going to get stopped out if I do that, probably. Or the probabilities are higher there for getting stopped out. So now, let's see, where are we at on the RSI? Just around here. What happened here? A little down, up. So, not yet. A little bit higher. There we go. I think we're good here. Not yet. Let's let the candle close. Got 15 seconds. I mean, that's a bullish pattern. So, probably still got a little ways to go. Maybe we'll pop up above it again. Maybe not. All right, it's closed now, right? Okay, next candle. Okay, pop up. Fast rejection, but that's still bullish. Could stand to go maybe just a tad higher. I'm hesitating. Let's do it. We'll stop there. Maximum effort, right? 500 on this. Let's see. Let's see if this plays out. How close are we to 10? Okay, 15 minutes away. You know what? I'll put a little bit more on this. 700. Yeah. Well, we're already entered in, so let's see where we're at on the 5 minute. Same deal. But we're gonna keep our stop above the VWAP there. Actually, should just put it right there. Let's not get so crazy. Because if it hits through here, it's it's most likely gonna go up there. Okay. We still have some breathing room on the 5 minute, I think. Not not truly oversold yet. 10 minute, I think we got a lot more room. Yeah. Hmm. You know what? We're gonna bring our stop down tight to the middle of the VWAP. I don't want to lose too much on this if it turns. Because the RSI is pretty low. I mean, it's towards the oversold, but is it oversold? I wouldn't say so. But it's leaning towards there, right? And this looks like it's about to curl back up, but that's just the past anyway, over the last 10. So let's examine this, right? Why is that coming back up on the 10 minute? Well, let's see. The last 10 candles on the 1 minute, what have they looked like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's been a little slight curl up, so see if we get stopped. Okay, seeing a rejection off the POC. Actually, that's the VWAP. My bad. Seeing a rejection. So I think we're okay. Probably come down just a little bit more. And if I get stopped out, I'll be looking for the bounce to go ahead and get back in. Looking good so far. I really don't understand why this says neg 150 and this is like at neg 150. I don't get it. Unless the data is like super delayed or something and I'm already stopped out and just don't know it. That could be possible. I have no clue. It's just, it's not matching up, you know? Okay. Neg 100. That makes more sense. But even then, I don't know. Is it? Yeah. Two ticks. One, two ticks. Yep. Nah, I already got stopped. Okay, here's the bounce. See how high it goes. We're pretty high, so I'm gonna go ahead. I like this entry better. So really, that's a $600 bet that it'll go down. Let's go back to the 5 minute. Check things out from there. Is this the higher low and higher high? Are we going up or what? Maybe. Looks like a little channel here. But really, I don't know. It's not so clear. I'm just playing the middle. Playing the right where the VWAP is at. I expect to flip. Strong move down again. And that is my expectations. That's why I'm in this trade. All right, so 10 p.m. is coming up. Their lunch break is about over. 2 minutes left. Let's see if anything crazy happens. 10 o'clock. We'll use this as a learning experience. Hopefully, it's crazy to the bottom. You know, we already went all the way to the top. Now, let's go to the bottom. Let's go to the low of day and previous low of day. Let's break it. Could be a big winner. Could be. Still got room on the 5 minute. I don't know. This may take some time. We're flipped bearish on the 10 minute. 1 minute, good momentum, short term. So let's go. I go ahead and bring my stop down. Getting pretty tired. I got to get to work a little earlier tomorrow. So if I get stopped out, that's fine. I don't care. It's going to go back up, stop me out maybe, but I'll be done. I would say this is the control candle right now. You know, if we don't recover this, then yeah, going down. Looks like it wants to drop to me, but what do I know? I'm just a dude that's been losing all night. Ugh. All right. Let the craziness ensue, right? Or nothing. Oh, it's just gonna skyrocket right back up, huh? It's like, oh, green. Nah, let's go. Come on down. No, it's coming up. Yeah. See, I see this change, but I don't see any wick formed. I really don't like this data feed. I gotta get another subscription. Go back to Ninja Trader, I guess. Get another data subscription. If I blow this account, I'm just gonna go to Ninja Trader and just start with $10,000 account and start this project over. I did expect to blow an account or two. I thought I would have already blown one by now. Kind of impressed that I haven't yet, to be honest. But now what I'm asking myself is, does this look like the same thing that happened here? You know, we came down, we lost momentum, started seeing large bottom wicks, and then pow, you know? Are we seeing the same thing? Coming down, losing momentum, large bottom wicks, pow? I don't know. Because right before that move, look, same type of candle. And then one, two, three, four candles later, boom, to the moon, baby. So, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it works out that way again. And if it does, we will have learned something. But I don't know. A lot of times I see this and it's just like it's going down, you know? But I'm not seeing too drastic of wicks to the bottom. At least on this one you have a top wick too, but then again, so you do have it over here too. If hammers start forming, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out. Especially if the RSI is low. Gets really low, get out. And we'll just call it a day. We'll take our loss. Okay, I think the advantage is on the seller side right now. You know? Yeah, we're seeing bottom wicks, but look, there's a top wick. Did not see any top wick here before this takeoff. So I think we're okay. Floor is about to drop out to the next level, and we're at least going to hit this bottom band of the VWAP, I suspect. And we're going to break through. Come on, let's go. It's bouncing back and forth right there. Yeah, I don't know. It's looking kind of shaky still. Got these two green, one doge, and two doges. Two green doges in a row. This looks like it, it might bust through here. Uh, scary. I should probably just break even on this, save myself 250, but I don't know. I'm hoping. Right? Cup and handle, inverse cup and handle, people. Bear flag, right? Come on. Bear flag, right? Yeah. Well, if it's a bear flag, I will definitely get stopped out. Probably. I don't know. Oh, man. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Let's see where we're at on the 1 minute. Eh, okay, I think we're okay. I mean, lots of bouncing back and forth just between these two prices. So we're finding balance right at this second. Balance for sure. And it's got to break one way or the other. My money is, of course, to the short side. We're right in the middle of the RSI, too. That's what makes this so shaky. I mean, back here, I was thinking, yeah, we're looking good. But now that it's here, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not so sure. All right, we're getting to the last part of this 5 minute candle. No, it's turning on me. It's turning. Are we out? It's kind of like bittersweet because I am exhausted right now. So I say that right, but then something's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, oh, it's coming down. Let me get this. let me get this last trade in. Kind of addicted, I think. Addicted to what though? I don't know. Playing this little game. It's a fun game. It's a game to me. I mean, it's just paper money right now. Fake money. So no skin off my back. I just hope my puts play out sooner than later. I might just have to wait till Friday though to see that happen, especially if we get a good PPI tomorrow. But that's all right. I think I'm just gonna not look at the charts tomorrow and just chillax. I mean, I may peek in every now and then, but I won't be constantly staring at it all day. Come on, red candle, grow for me. We know what we want to do. We want to go down. But I mean, if we were super bullish right now at this very moment in time, I would expect to see like larger green candles going up. But I don't know. That's what I was saying back here. And then all of a sudden we had that madness. But I don't know. Look, large red candles, right? And higher volume on the red candles. Except for this one, of course. But how much of that was actually selling and buying back and forth? If you look at the 1 minute, I'll show you. So I don't know if that's so drastic. It appears that way on the 5 minute, but then you see this. I mean, I don't know. Because this one, lower volume, right? But that's a lot of buying too. Half of that, almost half of that is buying. So, doesn't take much volume right now to move these prices at all. I just want to see that break. Let's go. You know what? I'm going to see if I can add two more just to make this extra spicy. Yeah. Okay, we're in for two more. We're adding to our good trades, right? uh, Watch this turn on me and I lose 450 instead of 200, whatever. Just double my loss. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go. I know it wants to go. Any second now. 1 minute left. Come on. So we're ranging within the control candle, and we got more solid red candles within this range. So it's looking bearish to me. We're not exhausted on the RSI on the 5 minute, nor on the 1 minute, nor on the 10 minute. We can go a little further. We got room. There we go. Come on. I don't want to break yet. Not yet. It's just, I mean, on one hand, you're seeing a lot of bullish support here, but how long can this hold up? You know, it's been tapping in, tapping in, tapping in. It's got to break eventually, right? I mean, the bottom, everybody's targeting here, aren't they not? Are they not? But then again, they could be bullish too. And that might be working out to our favor. Once it hits this stop, these stops down here, boom, right down, right? That's usually how it goes. Except over here, it worked reverse ways, you know? So, but I don't know. The RSI was lower than it is right now. I'm not so sure that's really predictable. I mean, uh, if anybody's happens to be watching this instance, you tell me, is that predictable back here? I mean, when that happened, that totally caught me off guard. Came out of nowhere. A booby trap. Since I got more contracts in play, I'm gonna bring this stop down right there. If it breaks through, it breaks through. I'm done. But yeah, because if it breaks there, it's going higher and it's gonna stop me out up here anyway. It's gonna take back that control candle. But I don't know. I'm still feeling pretty good about it. You know, still feeling pretty good about it. I think we're gonna win on this. Still, little relief bounce. Just building up the gas here to come on down. Did I move that? Okay. I don't even know where the POC is right now. Where is the POC? This is the POC down here. Yeah. Well, it makes me feel even better about it. And just as I say that, pow, right through my stop to oblivion. Okay. We flipped the averages on the RSI. Is this it? We ready to go? Okay. I don't know why it's not showing the tick right now, but oh man, come on. All right, it's looking better. Looks like it's going to break. Little uptick in volume, but heavy resistance. So I just hope this doesn't take too long. Okay, we're just going to take our lumps there. We lost. Well, another losing day. Unfortunately, we're down 1800. Okay, so we prolong our pain. I am curious though if it's just going to drop from here or go down. My stop is right here. I'm just going to draw a horizontal line, a vertical, I mean, right here. We'll see if it goes down from here or up. Anyway, I'm going to stop this recording here. This is A Team Trading Strategies signing off.